You got 3 phases?
Destiny, mock both life and death, and rise beyond good and evil. Abandon all doubt and grasp at unreachable hopes. Now, hear the third and final prophecy. Pleasure born of violence shall end in violence.
The fact that even Abby helped with the attack is just beautiful. Abby is the best.
Splendid performance. It's almost time for the final bow, but the symphony between us has only just begun its overture.
You mean to tell me she had 2 eyes this whole time? Can you tell me your name before you go?
My name? It's... No. I'm Cartothea. Yes, that's right. Cartothea. Farewell, Laureate. I hope that someday I might stand on stage with your troupe.
To us! To the Carnival! And to our very own Laureate! A name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth!
Please stop, you're making me feel embarrassed. You're not gonna stop.
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk.
Well, everybody, and welcome back to Wuthering Waves, where last time we went through a fucking awesome quest, and now we need to go see the guy. We need to go see the Primus, so he can tell me off for doing things. What are you doing to those children? Wait, hold on. What's going on here? I'm here. So, oh wait, it doesn't have an air map. You gotta meet him at his chair.
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light.
You can see the rover stop mid-walk.
The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither true joy nor eternity. Come closer, righteous one. There's no need for hesitation. I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg your pardon for the wait. Please accept my respect for you. You and your troupe have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Raguna. I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city.
Even if they're all fools?
All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their souls and atoned for their transgressions. They have earned their right to return to this divinely blessed land. I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely, and I will answer with all the honesty I possess. By the great Sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my words.
I want to meet the Sentinel Imperator.
You have walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to meet them. However, due to the Dark Tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body was gravely wounded and remains in a state of recovery. If you wish to meet them, I will convey your request. I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns.
Tell me about the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis.
Fleur-de-Lis.
Fleur-de-Lis, whatever, fuck
She
you.
was the emissary of the Sentinel, and we are grateful for her contributions. 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace.
Return to the divine embrace.
Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being? In Renacita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided, weakening their divine power. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine blood shed from the Sentinel's wounds. That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the Dark Tide's surge 20 years ago. The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the Dark Tide. Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I was granted new authority to cleanse the aftermath of the Dark Tide. I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will, I fulfill the tasks left unfinished in this world. Therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Gen Shi, but my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
You're hiding things from me.
I swear, my words are without deceit. I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path of justice than I anticipated. Oh, dear Sentinel, please forgive my transgressions. The dark tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound myself to silence, locking away what I witnessed on that fateful day. Fleur-de-Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the blessed maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true maiden has yet to reveal herself.
Why did people believe she was the Blessed Maiden? Where did her power to seal the dark tide come from?
You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary, the evil of all civilizations, the Threnodian. As the Sentinel has their resonator, so does the Threnodian. Fleur-de-Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city into fear and chaos. This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur-de-Lis was the Threnodian's resonator.
Cliffhanger? I was so expecting you to say, to be continued.
In the presence of the just divinity, I swear by the great Sentinel Imperator, there will be no deceit in my words.
Why do you banish people in the name of the pilgrimage?
We must create a land that aligns with the Sentinel's vision. We must purge this land of individuals who stray from the righteous path to ensure that our collective will remains unified and pure.
Oh, now the stick drift wants to work for me.
However, we honor the deeds of Napoli II.
Oh, then
the
stop.
founding
Wow,
Primus,
what a dick.
and offer those who have strayed a chance for atonement. The pilgrim's sail follows Napoli's path. He too once endured this arduous journey, yet emerged victorious, earning an audience with the Sentinel. The trials are not mere sufferings, but steps toward redemption. The penitent who confront the trials with sincerity will be allowed to return to the divine's embrace. In the present, I swear by the great Sentinel, unity is our shield, bound by the law of eternal continuity. Though we revel in the joy of the Carnival, we must also be vigilant, for division is a chronic disease plaguing this city. The growing indulgence among our citizens has already invited divine punishment. We, as stewards of divine will, must guide the people, erecting barriers of reason against the floods of passion. This is the only way to withstand the ever-changing tides. In the present, I swear by the great, we uphold the Sentinel's principles of justice. The gates to our divine land remain open to all who seek it. This is a city of inclusiveness, welcoming all visitors, including those who try to overstep their bounds. These charlatans misled our people with lies and flattery, diverting them from the divine will. But your timely intervention corrected their course, sparing them from a ruinous fate. Once again, I offer my sincerest gratitude.
This man's talking out his ass. Nothing of what he says is the truth. Ain't no way. But a Threnodian having a resonator? That sounds like a pretty cool plot point, actually. Not just fighting the Threnodian. You fight the Threnodian's chosen one.
How can that be? That blessed maiden. Could she really be the Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of baloney? But we saw Cardathea following the Sentinel's instructions. They wouldn't mix up their own resonator, right? Now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian?
He definitely seemed like he was hiding something important.
Well, probably won't get any more answers from him.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian, and the Phasalia family worships the Threnodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them. Something tells me this carnival is just the beginning. There's more ahead. I'm sure of it.
Frolova, you do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
Why, there's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles, revealing their true forms. The possibility of the second resonance
Oh, I
awakening
fucking
is
knew
now
he
a
was working with
certainty.
them.
So we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists.
I knew he had to be a fucking bad dude. I knew I didn't trust him.
Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel or the Threnodian? Or both? If so... Oh, a resonator capable of wielding both powers. I am eager to see how this story ends. Cristoforo, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Do you find him interesting as well?
Frolova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity. To pursue a spark of divine grace. This, to me, is the truest essence of humanity.
This guy's starting to
think?
This dude's starting to sound like that fucking guy that I think makes Honkai Star Rail's story a little bad with the, what the fuck are they called? The people that you know, like Kafka, Silver Wolf, Firefly, and, in Blade. Like, the people, they have that Elio dude who's like, oh, the script. It was like, oh, everything was part of the script. Like, I fucking hate that shit. I don't like being told that everything I was just doing was like, oh no, it doesn't matter. You were just playing out the script.
Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, and tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles. They pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps.
Can we
From
see?
Honglong to Rinasita, he has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
Is she like? I can't. Because we see her tacit mark, it makes me think she's gonna be playable at some point, right? So like, is she gonna swap sides or something? I don't remember seeing Scar's tacit mark, to be honest.
I am certain that, even without any direction, he will walk the path that destiny has laid before him.
I mean, this woman always usually looks depressed for some reason, and then she's doing a rare smile right now, though.
All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, and what awaits at the end is immortality.
Oh, shut up, you red coat.
Before the tides of fate, we are all but humble servants.
Well, there you go.
Hello? Do you mind dropping by the Strand when you have time?
Everything's opening up now.
Brent and Bartolino are away, and they put me in charge of the welcoming proceedings. I'm feeling a bit nervous about it. Part of me just wants to crawl into my box. Pero is all stressed out because of me. Pero. I tend to fumble with words when talking to people. I'm worried I won't do a good job accommodating everyone. If the laureate himself were here, I wouldn't be so nervous. It would make things easier. So, as our new laureate, we need your help.
Very interesting. Well, I have something very important to grab up here before anything else. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, dude. Don't do it. Gimme. Right then. So, a letter from Carlotta. So, we have caught up with the current main story. The current main story is now all completed. How nice. Look at that. So what has opened for us? A Carlotta story quest, and then the Rochia story quest, and then these tutorial quests, and then this has opened up. Oh, this gives Rover's last Havoc resonance thing? That's interesting. Friend of collaboration between the Order and the Montelles. But along with that, we are practically able to start this now. Complete Silent as a falling leaf for a better experience. They really want me to complete this thing first? Man. The work just never ends, does it? Wait, hold on. I thought it said we unlocked some more. Yeah, we did. They're in here right now. Ask about the photos. Go to these places. Talk to Phoebe. Literally. I'm pretty sure that literally has to do with the event. Alright, how about we knock some small things out, I guess. A plushy village. Teensy weensy. Man, I tell you, that main story quest was absolutely fucking amazing. Nothing is gonna be beating that, bro. Well, actually, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping something can beat it. Damn, was it good. I definitely didn't shatter my wrist. So, what have we here? You look familiar. Are you the Rover? The great hero who single-handedly saved Jinzhou? No one can do that single-handedly. Oh, sorry, you're right. Mr. Fullman also taught me that it's the glimmer of each and every soul that forges the glories in history. I'm Marino, an intern photographer of the Pioneer Association. Well, this may seem a bit too much of an ask from a stranger, but could you lend me a hand? Only a hero like you can handle this. I seem to have heard that line pretty often. What happened exactly? It's a bit complicated, but you can start by touching those plushies over there to get a better sense of the situation. Oh, this is where I deliver the science caskets? Huh. What's that? Oh, the permit to use science casket sonars. Oh, yeah, and then the permit to use loot map. Oh, I fucking hate that I gotta get a permit for all that. But it's fine. These plushies need science caskets? Yes, by using the science caskets, they morph painting. The morph painting can stabilize the Masterless Echoes here with its sonar sphere, keeping them from fading or becoming hostile. Mr. Fullman and I have been grabbing as many caskets as we can, but it's still not enough to power the painting fully. That's why we need your help. That's a lot of work to do. What's in it for me? It will definitely make it worth your while. Every time the painting opens its sonorosphere, the plushies take some resources from it to keep the village going. In fact, there's a ton of treasure left in the sonorosphere. I'm sure the plushies would be happy to haul out a few pieces as a reward for you. Fair enough. I have no use for science caskets anyway. Thank you so much. We're counting on you to collect more science caskets to power the painting. I'll also keep an eye out for any echo weirdness and let you know if something gets up. Why is every time I come here, it's just nothing but orange? It's just orange. And now it's raining. What the fuck? What's going on? Here you are. Actually, I've come to ask you for a favor today. The deadline for the new issue of the Wuthering Film Studios publication is approaching, and this time we plan to capitalize on a trending topic. What topic? Oh, no need to be modest. Of course, it's all about you, the latest warrior light in Raguna. As you know, publishing is tough these days, and if sales keep lagging, headquarters will probably cut our budget again. We've been following your work in Raguna and thought if you, the laureate, photographed a travelogue of Raguna, it would surely be a hit. So we'd like to commission you to take a series of photos for this issue to help boost sales. Any profit from this will go entirely to you. Please, we're counting on you. All you had to do was ask. Thank you so much. We've already sent the coordinates for some of the Raguna landmarks. I'll send them to you now. You sent the landmarks to me? Really? Did you? Well, the quest didn't get marked, so... If you really sent it to me, then this is easy. You lied to me. You lied. Wait. Yep, you lied to me. You bastard. You will die for this. You will not live. You will be killed. Tonight. At 5 o'clock. Why 5 o'clock? And don't ask. Talk to the cat and then we'll be good for this episode, I think. What am I missing? Another science casket. Oh, fuck me. I don't know where that is. Alex. This city is quite peculiar. Meow. To be honest, it's my first time in Raguna. You are a cat. I am not a mere cat. Let's set that aside for now. The real reason I contacted you, Alex, is because I sensed your frequency coming from Raguna. Originally, I couldn't leave the Winding Axis Mire or collect dreams from other regions due to restrictions placed upon admin privileges and the Resonance Nexus, especially in Renacida, which has been veiled by a network of countless nodes, making any connection impossible, until just recently, when one of its nodes suddenly linked up. Those special challenge nodes? Exactly. I believe you unintentionally picked up a unique frequency, Alex. With the Somnoirs obtaining samples from Raguna, I was finally able to contact you. Ever since the last incident, I've been working on the Somnoir, getting it to resume the task of the dream backup. But I'm completely powerless when it comes to Raguna's dreams, so I'd like to ask for your help again. Most of the Dreamscape nodes should be directly accessible to you, Alex. Some are special. Tacit Discords linked to the Somnoir, while others are corrupted Dreamscape. However, in the Fogassive Peninsula and the Penitent's End, the Dreamscape nodes appear to be veiled by an unknown force. That sounds complicated. It's truly a headache. Meow. Penitent's End is completely shrouded in a thick, eerie fog, and some of the nodes in the Celestial Fells are shielded by a strange energy. To fully connect to the Dreamscape nodes, these obstructions must be removed. I'll think about it. I'll mark the locations for you. Stay vigilant. Heh. The fuck you mean? What is Inferno Rider doing here? Why the fuck is Inferno? What? Why the hell? Bro, Inferno Rider is like everywhere, bro. You have to fight him for a side quest. You gotta at least fight him once to level up characters. Well, more than once, but you gotta fight him to level up characters. You gotta fight him for a quest line. He jumps you in the middle of the Shorekeeper quest, and now he's back again? What the hell? Why? Why he do this? Anyway, I guess I better go do this story quest now.
'Cause every night